And in 5,
3, 2,
4,
1,
3.
2.
Man, I need to stop jacking off.
Hey fuckers, it's Friday.
Can't spell shattered without shat or turd.
Like a gut punch to the abdomen.
Some of the funniest shit on the web.
I call it a rock Fred.
I like the cut of your jib, gentlemen.
These 5 are the only protection we have.
The best part of the show is the genuine Hasbro love.
Good night, folks.
And of course, Pat's weekly farts.
Breaking news.
It's very outside of the box.
Nailed it.
I love Friday. Bob's Bait and Tackle, now carrying Hasbro.
They truly are your favorite podcast.
Thoughts, prayers, likes, and shares.
Shattered.
A to B.
Uncut. Is that you? Shatteredcastonline.
When are you going to bring Larry back?
My favorite Star Wars podcast.
Shatteredcastonline.
Complete fuckers. Podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, please feel free to turn it off now and
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shatteredcast Uncut, episode 356. That's 356, and that's how much the Loch Ness Monster wanted after PayPal fees for goods and services. I'm your host, Oscar Romanzo, and joining me tonight are 3 members of the Furious 4. And yes, I have returned from my 1-week hiatus in an insane asylum. I Baker acted myself. It was very, very, very sexual.
Masturbating.
Yeah, with a straitjacket on. It was hard, but I pulled it off.
That's talent.
Dick.
No,
That's talent.
I sucked my own dick. God, that's not even gay. It's called cleaning.
It's called
So,
taking a
joining me
rib
tonight-
out.
To the left, the person who's probably just holding his hand and is holding his head in his hands because of the joke I just made. He is the smartest Transformer fan. Don't bother Googling it. Don't.
I just did.
Because it's his face is going to be right there. The one and only T2RX6 Justin.
What's going on? I never hold on my head in your hand. Never hold my head in my hands on your jokes, unless we're talking about something else. But
You let
that's
me rest
neither
my
here
head
nor
on-
there, Oscar. So
But you do let me rest my head on your lap.
that's right.
See how that just rolled off the tongue? I ain't fucked that one up. And speaking of choking, this young man almost choked on a Popeye's chicken sandwich while filming. Especially when he saw me redub the entire episode and put it on my YouTube channel. And then he filed a copyright strike on me. He is everyone's favorite Hasbro champion, and he's going to love what I talk about this week. And he is yours. He makes sure that the last words that Aaron Archer said when he quit Hasbro was, "Hail Hasbro." Mr. Matthew Deluxe Baldwin, how are we doing, buddy?
Man, I thought you was talking about Robert. But anyways, I'm good. Hey there, everybody. Yay.
Yay.
Yeah.
And speaking of yay, every time this guy walks out of a courtroom, they cheer because he did such a bang-up job. Every closing argument in his case ends with a microphone drop. He literally brings in a microphone to courtroom and then drops it when he's done saying his part. He's the one and only Mr. Robert D.
I keep breaking microphones. That's why we had to set up.
Even if he don't do anything, he just drops the mic and walks out.
Places an order at Burger King, whips out the mic and drops it.
Just walks out.
Don't
What do you
forget
think
my
someone would
soap
do if you
sauce.
went into Burger King and did that? Like,
Drop the
what's this
mic
guy's
and left?
deal? Like, roll up
Steal
to
your
like
microphone.
drive through.
Yeah, they would take your mic.
They would just take your microphone.
Yeah.
Take your microphone, some shitty bedroom producer would start busting like the worst freestyle ever. Like ever known to man.
iCloud. Or no, what's the
SoundCloud rappers, there we go.
yeah, SoundCloud. There you go.
Yo, they call me Short Change, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This one goes out to my
Short
homie G-Rock. He'll be up in the pen, kid. Yo, I ain't playing around, cuz. Shit. Spitting fire on them. Spitting fire them bars. Fire them bars.
SoundCloud.
I call that song to my boy.
The best rapper is Long Neck.
Yeah. Or short neck.
So fucking gross. I think I know who you're talking about. That's disgusting. But anyway.
The skinny white guy.
So let's get the ball rolling. Anybody got anything? Robert, and you can't take that long today because you did hold us up for a half hour fixing your microphone issues.
That's true.
I got a new audio interface, and that's it. Scarlett.
Did somebody make you get that?
No, I did, because I kept forgetting my hardware. Like I was lugging it from Brooklyn to here, and then I kept forgetting it, and then I'm like, you know what? Let me just get a setup for here because it's gonna break. It's not the most. Even expensive stuff would break, but this stuff isn't the most expensive stuff in the world. So
This dude's got money out the ass, man. He's got like checks in fucking drawers. He's just like, oh, I found the check that I had for summer. I'm like,
I ran out of toilet paper. Let me open my wallet. No,
I'll just use this 20 to wipe my ass. Fuck
He
you,
does.
Andrew Jackson.
That's what he had when I went to his house. That's what he had. He had hundreds on the toilet thing. I'm like, man, must be nice.
I believe that. I definitely believe that for Robert.
I don't have a bidet. I have like a debit swiper.
Yeah.
You have to swipe your ass with the debit card, then clean up the debit card.
So what did you get this week, Robert?
I didn't get any Transformers, which is very sad. Very, very sad. Yeah, I don't think I got anything. No, I got Scarlett. We got Scarlett a drum set for her birthday. It's coming up on Friday, so we got her a drum set. That's why I picked up this audio setup, because we were going to Guitar Center anyway. And I was like, you know what? Let me just do it.
Is she gonna play on SoundCloud?
She's good. She's good. She took lessons. You know, she's good. They've been banging around. It's cool being in the middle of nowhere. Like the nearest house is like, it's pretty far away.
It's like the Hamptons.
It's like South Jersey, man. I'm in Trump country.
Yay!
Yay, Trump country. But yeah, I didn't get any Transformers, which is sad.
That's okay. Well, we're gonna move on though. Matthew, what'd you get this week?
I don't know if I said last week, I got the MMC Batman, Vexo Promenade, and I also got the Clear Ravage from MMC, the tape. I got him as well. Yeah.
That Batman is phase life, man.
Now, and that's all. And I was talking with Justin and everything. If anybody follows me on Instagram, 2 of the pics that I took of Batman actually hit over 1,000 likes. That's the first time I've ever had any picture do that. And so I'm getting a lot of followers from Instagram. So it's pretty cool.
So good. Why did you get it? Just because it was like did you get it because it's like TFCon exclusive, or because, why did you get it?
I don't know, because I wanted to do a review, just have something new to review.
Oh.
I have nothing against. Everything I've really, I don't have a lot of MC, but everything that I've, that I have and everything that I've, looked at and everything, I like MC. I like this mold. I do have the drift mold. I think it's a recolor, or not a recolor, but a retool of that one.
I thought it was a retool of like Alpha Beta, whatever his name is.
Rat Bat?
No, yeah, it's Rat Bat.
Yeah.
Well, they're all retools of each other.
Yeah, they're all retools of each other. But this one, the Batman, is a recolor of the Rat Bat from last year from TFCon. The purple.
And he comes with a cape, right?
Yeah, the cape's cool. Like, a lot of people didn't know, and I didn't know it came with a cape. And when we got it, but the cape was really cool. It's got a wire in it and everything, so you can manipulate and everything. And it's really cool.
Get sued by Warner Brothers. That's why.
Possibility, but I mean, it's a good bot. I like it. It looks. His head sculpt. It has the Batman, but it has also the Optimus Prime kind of look to it. So it's got the head crest of Prime and everything. So it's you can tell it is Batman, but you can also tell a little bit it's got Prime in it too and everything.
So squint.
Yeah, it's a good figure. It's a really good figure. I liked it. So, I also got Earthrise Blue Streak, the Walgreens exclusive. Big shout out to Mike I don't think he listens to the show, but I know he watched my reviews. He found one. I've been going through Walgreens like every day for like 2 or 3 weeks. I couldn't find one, so he had an extra one, and I paid for it. So
you go there to a Walgreens and like buy condoms, so you're not like that creepy customer that hangs out in the toy section. Like, I was just looking for these because I'm about to be rolling in it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I just take up
Roll
the
Tide.
Get it? Yeah, Roll Tide, definitely Roll Tide. Earthrise.
He keeps going in for a flu shot every time.
I got like 13 flu shots. I'm not getting the flu ever again in my life. Earthrise Run Amok and
lucky
Fast Track, which I already did. I did a review if you want to go watch it. I'm just saying. Fast Track also from Earthrise. I got him in, and I got the 2-pack of Prowl and Ironhide.
Nice.
And I also picked up the new Jazzware Halo Spartan. I think I may have said that last week. Yeah, because Greg was correcting me and telling me who the company was. But I got the Halo Spartan collection. I got the Master Chief, and it's really good. I'm probably gonna go back and get the red one and the blue one or the white one.
Where did you? I'm sorry to interrupt. Where did you get the Ironhide Prowl?
Amazon.
Okay,
I
thought so. I'm just waiting for mine to ship. It keeps saying that it's going to ship, and then
Yeah,
like the date changes.
Yeah, a lot of people have gotten theirs, and a lot of people it had been pushed out. About a month ago, it said it was going to be in stock soon, and then it pushed it out to November.
Yeah, mine was like, it'll be here Friday, and then it's like, oh, we're just kidding. Do you still want this? I'm like, yes, I still want this. Like, its original date was December, you know? Like, of course I still want this.
Mine was supposed to have been here today. It got pushed back to like 2 days before my birthday this month. So it'll be a nice birthday gift.
Yeah. It's fine. I broke. Be careful when you get the prowl gun out. I snapped mine because I pushed it out and it just. I'm like, God damn it! So I can still use it. I can use it as a pistol, whatever, or I can just find another weapon for him. But yeah, just be careful when you get a prowl's gun out. It's really thin plastic at the end of it and everything.
Well, did you hold the handle and pretend it's like a little baton?
And then I got I didn't get anything else, but
broke it.
You are probably going to get. I've seen a lot of this on Facebook. You know, they just slap a sticker on the box. So if you do get your Ironhide in a Prowl and they just send you the box with a sticker on, please post it on Facebook in the cafe or Legions or anywhere and say that what the fuck, Amazon.
And be outraged. Be outraged.
I was gonna open it anyways, but I want the box to be good. I'm like, god damn. And it just nobody actually reads the stories, you know, in the groups and everything. They don't see that someone's already made a fucking another post about 30 seconds ago, and it's just fucking ridiculous. So if y'all do get one with the sticker on the box, please post it on Facebook, please. That you're pissed off about Amazon.
They put the shipping label on the box. I didn't read the thing, and now I'm at a dodo.
That's all I got, folks.
You rang.
Crybabies.
That's a Defensor. That's a C-Dub Defensor. You rang.
You rang.
Hey, Justin.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Josh. You call him Josh.
Yes, sir. So I got nothing this week as normal, but I did get some money for some Transformers that I wanted to sell.
Good haul. Right.
Yeah, I got money, so I'm proud of that. So also, I was one of the things I was selling online. My good friend James was like, "I'd be interested in that," and he was talking about Shattered Cast. I'm like, I didn't know that you didn't listen to our show anymore. So wanted to shout out James, Transformatics, who does not listen to our show weekly, but tells us that we are part of his Friday mornings of non-listening. So yeah, awesome. I also went to Walgreens and stuff to try to find that blue streak also, and yeah, all of my Walgreens are those like Jetfire. 2-step changer things. I'm like, well, this is not what I'm looking for. So yeah, I think we have Jetfire and a Sideswipe are the two things that I saw. So
yeah, the battalion line.
That's what we have too.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, they're basically above maybe a Hasbro Legend and between a Hasbro Legend and Deluxe maybe, but not really. I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah, disappointing. But oh well. What can you do?
It's okay. What can you do?
Yep.
Hey, Oscar, what can you do? What'd you get, man?
Oh, okay. I got a few things. I haven't been on here in 2 weeks. So first off, I finally got my Fans Hobby Double Evil.
Nice.
Fucking intense big dude, man.
Yeah, he's beefy.
Holy shit, but he's perfect though. I mean, this version of him is really good. It's just as good, if not a little bit better than the MMC. Mostly because the transformation is so fun. It's not even funny. After that, the other day, my sister went grocery shopping. She took her oldest, Sebastian, my nephew, my surrogate son, and they went to the toy section because Sebastian wanted to get himself a new Nerf gun. And there he saw RED figures, and he saw a Soundwave and a Megatron.
In Kroger?
No, in Walmart.
Oh, Walmart. Oh, okay.
And he sat there. He asked my sister, "Hey, can we pick these up for Uncle Oscar?" She said, "You know what? Sure." So I got the RID Soundwave and Megatron figures.
Awesome. I want to find those.
And these are fun beyond words. Obviously they don't transform. But they are a lot of fun. The Soundwave's very, very posable, while Megatron's a little limited because of like these hip skirts he has on and stuff. But it is very reminiscent of the animation from the G1 cartoon. Although I would like to see Soundwave. Would have preferred to see him with more white than gray, but either way, it's still a fantastic figure. Both him and Megatron, tons of accessories. What they sacrifice in transformation and the more they make up for it in articulation. So these are great. They're great desk bots.
Lucky.
They're very clean. Hey, shut up, bitch! You got to run them.
Hey.
I don't have that.
Well, I want the RD fighters.
I'll trade you.
No.
But I got that. And then also, speaking with Spiro Gallows, someone who no longer listens also because he hates the show. Spiros Gallows.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he is. He's a sexy, creamy voice guy on Toy Hacks. Whenever they release an episode, whenever the fucking moon turns.
Toy Hacks.
So is it Toy Detox? Whatever.
The sticker?
They don't listen. They're not going to
stickers.
They're not going to correct me. I don't care. It's been a rough couple.
Well, they don't listen and they don't record.
Yeah. So he had picked up actually the Walgreens Silver Streak. And he also had an extra smoke screen, so he sold them both for me. So I got both those guys in, and those are hands down my 2020 figure of the year done by Hasbro. These are fantastic. They're more fun to transform than the Earthrise Optimus Prime. They just have this great aesthetic. I thought the hollowness would bother me, but it really fucking doesn't. At all. They're fun little guys, and I can't wait for because I put in the pre-order for the Prowl Ironhide 2-pack. But I won't get them until later this month, and that's fine. I also put in a pre-order so I could split a 2-pack with the Mighty Justin for the Barricade.
Punch.
Yeah, that guy. I don't care about him. So Justin cares about him. So, hey, we worked a deal. So we both benefit. I get my favorite mold. And my evil corrupt cop, and Justin gets his fucking guy with split personality disorder.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I also picked up 2 of those Quintesson guards, the Alicons.
Nice.
And I hate them, and I want to sell them. So,
them are what?
Absolute trash.
What the fuck? You're trash, dude. That's a good figure.
Trash. Fuck
They're
you.
Fun. They're fun. You're not fun. That's fun shit right there, buddy.
No, they're not. They're trash. Sorry.
No.
I have to disagree with you. They're absolute garbage.
Small screen is trash.
Fuck you.
Hey, now does your alt mode does it collapse in the back?
Dude.
What?
No, it doesn't transform.
In alt mode, the top of the hood or whatever, the top of the there, it doesn't go in all the way. It doesn't sit flush. Does yours do okay?
Yeah, mine does all right.
Okay. A lot of smoke screens, they're like really bad about that. They just won't collapse all the way down. Everything.
That's called getting the Bolt Matrix special when you get a bum figure.
Oh, I don't know what it's called that for.
Yeah.
Huh.
But yeah, it's their alt modes are fantastic, man. I love these. It's just little Nissans looking tight. But I picked up 2 of those guys. I'll be selling them. So if any of the 3 people that still listen are interested, holler at me. I always got good deals.
I think more people listen to this than y'all think. I'm just gonna go.
I think there's an honest 3, and that's not counting MP Collector who sends us questions.
Once in a while.
He don't send us questions anymore. He said, "Fuck that shit."
Yeah, he did. He sent one this week.
No, he didn't.
That was me.
Nobody sent us a fucking question, man. That's fine.
Fucking liar.
I barely listen to the show, and I'm sitting here right now listening to it.
I like to play.
I want y'all to hurry up.
And then I play music in my headphones.
I have my headphones off. I don't even know what you're saying.
I want y'all to hurry up.
Robert just randomly interjects things periodically.
I have to write your names down on the wall so I can remember who I'm talking to. That's how uninterested I am.
Mm-hmm.
I just pissed my pants.
Good call, Robbie. I mean, Matthew.
Huh. I'm not Robbie, douche.
I think we should call you Robbie from now
douche
on.
Nugget.
Robbie Baldwin.
I like it.
Man.
He'll be that one Baldwin brother that works at a McDonald's and still cannot get out of the fryer, and he's been there for like 6 years, and he makes less than everybody.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
I'm also describing Oscar at the age of 23, but that's okay. Moving on to third-party news. Fanstoys clear Jetfire.
Yay!
Yay! Until you see the price on this thing.
Let me see what the price was. You said 4 something.
Like $450.
$489.99.
Oh, $489. There we go. I knew I was close.
Man.
So that is.
Why is it $489.99?
It's a good figure, limited. But it is not worth almost $500.
Okay, hold on. Let's look.
Hold on.
Let's look on eBay.
Linda. Hold on, Linda.
eBay. Let's go to eBay and look up Phoenix. What is it? 10? It's FT10?
F10LX. Soft. Soft Phoenix.
Phoenix. Let's see what Phoenix X costs.
Does Chosen Prom have this?
Phoenix X?
No, I don't think so.
We'll go by sold. Let's go by sold filters, not by what people are charging. Hold on. Sold items. Show 8 results. Phoenix X went for $625 2 days ago. $690, $650.
Yeah, but see, so that's the thing. So
$750.
That to me though is a markup on it that is demanded by the rarity of the figure. This is a case that right from your retailer, it's costing this much, and that's a little bit insane to me. I also don't think that the Phoenix X is worth $700 either. These are definitely people who have no families and don't have a proper priority in their life. I don't think
you are better off just getting a regular Phoenix.
Yes.
You don't need Phoenix X. I brought him to NJCC, and people didn't even know it was Phoenix X. Like they're handling it. You
can tell the difference. I mean, it's just a little shinier paint, but not
really.
Like
you can't even tell. It's not like it should be sparkling or something. It's not like Phoenix. Regular Phoenix is going for. Hold on, might as well look.
$350. If anybody wants to buy this for me, I would definitely take it. Really? I wouldn't say no. Yeah.
We have a regular Phoenix, $625, $392, $476, $450. No, Phoenix X is in the 700s.
I thought he would go down since the.
Okay, so regular Phoenix is in the 400s. Regular Phoenix is like $350 to $400 and change, and Phoenix X is like $600 to $700. But this is more limited, so this could be easily $900. I mean, look how much Forager was going for.
I understand, but do you think that it's right that it's going for those crazy amounts from your retailer? Like, I feel like this should be a retail price, and if the market afterwards goes to that, so be it, Hey,
they got
the only thing that could explain to me in one way, other than just pure greed, right? The retailer, give them the benefit of the doubt and assume, just for argument's sake, the retailers aren't just saying, well, we see them selling for this much on eBay, let's just charge that much and people will buy it. This is technically actually fourth party. It's a licensed third party. It's another company. Friend of Fanstoys was allowed use of the mold to do this, right? So it is an extremely limited run. I believe it might be limited to, it might be less than 500. I'm not sure what the numbers are. I can find out, but it's at 500. It's at least as limited as Phoenix X, which was 500 pieces. So if the QC is up to par, which is a huge question mark because it's fucking clear, So let's assume you have this person, this company, person, whatever, wants to make this. Maybe they had to pay Fanstoys or cut Fanstoys in significantly, so that bumped up the price. It added another link in the distribution chain, so to speak. So the price is increased exponentially because of that. Might be because of that.
Perhaps.
I just want somebody to buy for me. I mean, all the clear stuff. I give it a good home. I don't know if I transform it. Like you said, there are some parts, transformation. There's some transformation pieces that, are kind of scary. And you're adding it 10 times more because it's clear. It's even more scarier. So,
what I dig about this is
it's not beautiful.
I don't look at it as a ghost. I look at it as ice. You know what I mean? It seems to be like it's one of the only characters you can get away with doing this that didn't die. He froze in ice.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's what they probably could be going for too. I mean, as far as the ice thing. I mean, to me, it looks beautiful. I love it. I think it looks fucking fascinating. But man, whoever transformed this damn thing has got some big balls.
You got to be an idiot. If you transform this and break it, do not even try to claim it was the QC. It was you, dumbass.
Luckily, it comes in bot mode, so that's good. So you don't have to transform it.
Never will. I hope the plastics are up to par. I really hope it feels like Fanstoys. I ordered one.
You did?
Oh,
yes,
dude,
sir.
Did you really?
Yes.
Just one, though, right?
Just one.
For now, as far as he knows.
He is just making me jealous. Whatever. I don't care.
Just one, and I hope the plastic's good. I'm gonna be really mad if it's not. I'm gonna be really mad. It's a lot of money.
I could get it, but I don't. I could get it, but I don't want to pay that much for it. I mean,
No, I don't think it's worth it, honestly, Matt. I really don't. So.
Matt, just get a PS5.
Well, what I was gonna say is, if you don't have a Jetfire, you can always get the Siege Jetfire. I'm not saying it's okay. Don't go to the boards or anything. It's not Fanstoys, but the Siege Jetfire is really good.
Oh, come on!
I've heard a lot of good things about the Siege Jetfire. It's always been a mold I've actually wanted to check out. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
I'm not saying it's on the level as Fanstoys, but if you can't afford the Fanstoys one, it's a good replacement because their commander classes are good. Their Jetfire and their Skylings are probably the best ones they put out so far for both lines. In my mind,
I got 2 words for you. I agree. They are.
Yep. I've heard good things.
Jetfire is fucking sweet. It's got everything you need. It's got the blast effects and everything. It's a fun transformation. It's a fun fucking toy. It's a great toy. Skylings probably going to be I know it's going to be at least my top 5 for best Hasbro this year. Mm-hmm. They are knocking it out of the park with their commander class. I can't wait.
That's right.
Kingdom. So if you can't afford the Jetfire for Phoenix or Fanstoys, getting the Siege one and trying to maybe squeeze it in, maybe put it in the back of your shelf and everything, it could go as far as an MP scale. I mean, you could play it off as a MP scale. I'm saying it's not as good as it's not as has everything that Fanstoys is. I'm just saying it could kind of fit in with the Masterpiece scaling stuff and still look good. So anyway,
that's right.
Yeah. So fuck you, Robert.
That's right too.
Already.
Oh, that's
breaking news.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Robert, will you at least let me? Will you send it to me so I can review it?
Didn't you just break the tip off a Hasbro gun?
Yeah. Okay, you said Bobby shit all the time, and he breaks.
I ain't sending this to his ass.
You broke. He don't want.
Yeah, but you're still sending him stuff.
Yeah.
That's
you broke your Unicron.
I'm sending nobody this clear Phoenix.
Objection.
Fuck you then. Don't send me pics either. Don't send me pics either of it and say and then have you lick it or something like that. Don't send me pics of that shit.
I'm gonna send you the short video of me opening the box and smelling it.
I won't be your friend anymore. I'm gonna tell you right now. That will hurt my feelings. Nah. I would love to get this, but hopefully maybe it may go down in price. I doubt it, but whatever.
No, this thing's not going down in price.
I know. I was making a joke, Robert. I fucking know.
Why can't they do a reissue?
I wonder is
going down in price.
Chosen Prime getting in?
Shockwave Labs, Hasbro, Quintesson add-on. Oh, let's see. Can they salvage this shit? Where do they get?
The Quintesson's pretty good.
So, an interesting alternative to improve your Quintesson display in your collection. We still have no concrete information on price or release date, but Shockwave Lab products did not take much time to be available once they share their images. So basically, you're getting. Let's see here.
It's an LED for each head, and I guess the connectors to fit them in place, such that each one lights up. I don't know how anyone else feels about this, but when I look at them,
this is fucking stupid.
Yeah, like it's all it does.
It only
is
does like part of their the nose.
Right, like it's not like it makes their eyes light up or anything like that. It just like backlights the white face, which makes no sense to me.
Now the pink one for the green face one, it covers a lot of the face, but like the one above it with the orange one. It just his nose and his top lip.
Yeah, it looks like someone punched him in the nose, like boop, and he like a cartoon like shows that someone got hit in the face where it's like pulsing light right on their nose. Like I don't know.
Yeah, the third picture down in that one big collage of the fat face guy, he looks like the part of the boss you hit in a Resident Evil video game.
It
looks ridiculous.
Yeah, this is. I don't know. I don't think that this is going to sell very well. I don't think that there's much that goes into this as it is because it's just some LEDs which are ridiculously cheap and some clear plastic to peg them in place. But I don't know. This is not, to me, this is not a successful figure.
How do you make a piece of shit into a bigger piece of shit? Put in LEDs. Oh, stupid wireless will suck this up.
You know what happened? He was walking his dog, right? And the dog took a dump, as expected. But it was at night, so we had a flashlight with him. And he dropped the flashlight in the hot steam and shit.
Uh-huh.
And that's when he was inspired.
I have a great idea.
My question is, so this gold piece here looks like it's the thing that has the batteries for the LED. Like, do they not all stay on at the same time, or like, do they? I can't really tell. I'm not really sure what's going on with this. This is just an interesting
they stay on
choice.
all the time. You can look at the pictures; they stay on all the time.
Okay, it's not like a selective one head only. It's all of them. I guess that cylinder somehow makes the connection for all the LEDs or something like that.
Dude, Bruticus 88 showed Rudolph.
Yeah, Rudolph. And the one guy was like, "Oh, he's blushing."
Breaking news. The Chosen Prime does not have that clear Jetfire.
Chaos Muffin says, now they'll look like they all have colds or space COVID.
More useless than an asshole on my elbow.
What? I would love to be able to take a dump just leaning over like on the
King Nurgle said, more useless than an asshole on my elbow. And then somebody did the DeLorean as far as lighting up and everything. But yeah, Chosen Prime does not have that clear Jetfire. So I think it shows these stores probably one of the only sellers of that Jetfire.
Purple Heart had a good idea. He said, "Why? Why not just make new faces or something with the LEDs in the eyes? This makes no sense." He's right.
This is a weird decision because somewhere someone designed it and like, yes, perfect. I'm like, no, not even close.
Who made this? Oh, Shockwave Lab. They do good stuff too as well. I mean, I've got some of their stuff and they're pretty good. But yeah, this is a swing and a miss.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it doesn't set them back too far because not good.
No, that shit's only got to be like $10. No more than $10 probably.
I'd say
this shit
34.
struck out faster than a blind guy trying out for baseball. That's for fucking sure.
What?
Shit struck out faster than a blind man trying out for a baseball team.
That's not very nice. I mean, come on, Ross.
Neither is this figure. So
you're better.
whatever.
You're better than that, Oscar.
Shut your
I'm looking to see.
This thing loses harder than a deaf guy. This thing loses harder than a deaf guy playing Marco Polo.
Hey, Justin, will you give me that Jetfire, man?
I wish.
Okay.
I wish.
What you thought of?
I played that story about old roommate of mine back when I was in.
We've heard it. We've heard it.
No, you didn't. Matt, listen. Why don't you shit your pants?
Why don't you shit your pants?
Too late.
Story. Let me tell my stupid story.
This guy always had a temper, and he's in the East Village in the city, and he's standing on the corner, and somebody's standing in front of him at the crosswalk, and the light turns green, and he's like, "Excuse me," and then he looks at the guy, and goes, "What are you, fucking deaf?" And the guy was like,
Oh my god.
He was mortified. He felt terrible. It really happened.
He should.
Oh, Matthew.
Should got his ass whooped right there by the deaf guy. I will stab you with scissors.
Yep.
Matt uses baby scissors.
I do. What we got?
Toy Wolf Litterbox Transformer. Are you fucking for real? I thought this was a.
I'm in this. No, I'm in on this. They make some good shit. I was talking with Justin. I got the toilet and the urinal, and they're really, really fun bots. And I'm definitely in on this guy.
Yeah, I was wondering which direction they were going to go since they made the toilet and the urinal. And I can say that making a litter box transformer does not disappoint. So.
Ooh, and its fucking face peels off. That's so hard. Ugh, that's crazy.
Hardcore, man.
It has a cat skull. It's pretty cool.
Like I said, they make, like I said, it's kind of you know toilet humor, whatever, but The two I got are really, really good. I mean, they're really fun transformation. They got, come with some nice accessories and stuff and everything. And they're great, props. I use them for my like NECA stuff and everything. So they're really cool for props and everything if you want to use them like that. And they're really well made. I mean, I like them.
They pose well.
Probably use the Battle Cat from the He-Man line with this.
Why does he have screw nipples? He's got screws with washers. Like they applied all this nice paint, and then they're like, fuck it, throw some screws, put some washers there. That's horrible looking.
Just
everything
go
else
with
on this
it.
thing looks nice, and they're just like, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Ran out of money. Go to Lowe's, get us 1,000 screws with washers.
Go to Lowe's.
Go to Lowe's.
Home Depot. I still go to Home Depot and get us some screws for the titties.
Don't forget washers, man. Our people need areolas, not just freaking nipples.
We are all out of Strider pins. What do? You gotta go to Rose.
Go to Rose. Rodell. No, not Rodell. They're closed.
We gotta go Roan Repo.
That joke, Oscar, will not land with all the listeners. So.
That's true. A lot of people aren't from the north, eastern, so they don't know what a Modell's was.
I used to work there. I think so.
You used to work at a Modell's?
I used to, yeah.
Did you get all the hookups on the fancy starter jackets and stuff?
There was not much hookup to be had. So, I remember way back in the day when rollerblading was a thing. There was this pair of Nike hockey rollerblades. I'm like, I want them so bad. And like they didn't have them in my size, but I was like, I'm still buying these anyway. And I bought them, and I was like, these are way too small for me to wear. So I like wore them like twice, and was like, I cannot use these things, and they just cost me like $250. It's like stupid purchase. Being a dumb kid again.
The expensive thing I bought as a teenager at the age of 15 was probably a Chicago Bulls starter pullover.
I remember those.
That I spent about a good $175 on that bitch.
I remember starter being like such a big deal. Now it's like you see it in Walmart, and they're like those cheap ass shoes and all that shit that fall apart in like 2 seconds. I'm like, what happened? So
yeah,
how the mighty have fallen.
I tease Bobby for wearing Kirkland apparel.
Does he?
Brooklyn.
Funny.
What the fuck's that?
Kirkland.
He fucking Costco clothes.
Oh, Kirkland's? Oh, okay.
Well, moving on next to AR in the official news. Golden Lagoon Takara releases in the U.S.
So this is interesting, just, all these golden repaints of everything.
They got the idea from third-party Legends class figures.
Oh, of course.
Did they?
Yeah, of course,
But these been out for a while, though. They're just being released in the U.S. I know this was last year. I picked up Starscream last year, so they've been out for a while. I just haven't been over here.
What? So how are they? Like, are they like a vac metal gold, or are they just gold painted? Like, what's going on?
Gold painted.
Okay.
Is that gold plastic on the thighs, Matthew?
No, it's gold plastic, but it's kind of a mustard, kind of like a mustard. It's not the gold. It's different, you can tell.
Not the gold plastic of your.
I'd have to look at mine again. I don't. It could be GPS. I mean, I think it could, but I think it's kind of a stronger mustard kind of a brown and everything. You can tell with his thighs and his chest and everything, a little combiner port, whatever.
Some of these look really sharp, and other ones, like I think in bot mode, most of them look good, but alt mode, I think some suffer. Like Perceptor looks good. Sea Spray looks weird because you have like the front half of them has that like nice gold, and then the back half of them has like that mustard gold.
It's all mustard.
Yeah, like the Beachcomber I think works just because the stuff that's that mustardy color is in a different area, or like it's like the roll bars and the headlights and stuff, so kind of works, but yeah, it's weird.
Well, the biggest knock I think for this is their C-Dub, their Combiner Wars. Just, the Starscream. Now, the problem is the MP10 mold. But the other, Soundwave is the, that's
Oh, I didn't even notice that was MP10.
That's the time
you had another use of MP10
time
there,
returns, huh? Yeah, that's time returns.
It says MP10. It says MP10.
Yeah, I didn't realize it.
Yeah, the problem is MP10. Yeah, it's another MP10 mold they get. I forgot how much he was.
You'd think they do the Earthrise mold,
Yeah, you would
Well,
think.
like I said, these are older, Oscar. I mean, like I said, these been out for over a year. I know. I got the Starscream. I got like last year at TFCon or something, right now before TFCon last year. So these are just being released in the U.S. They've been out for a while.
But it's got an exclusive box.
But, yeah, I mean, they were available last year at TFCon and everything. I know Chosen Prime and some other people had them, Toy Dojo and stuff.
But that Soundwave's alt mode is so amazing.
The boombox? Yeah, he was a boombox though.
No, he was a cassette player. And oh wait, I thought you meant. Never mind. I'm sorry.
That's Soundwave.
It's time return. He's got some big old size.
Soundwave.
It's him with a big ass head and everything.
I like the Waterhead baby stuff, man.
Oof.
Oof. Yeah. I mean, we're kind of hurting for news this week, so sorry.
Who the fuck's who's gonna buy it? Who's gonna buy this? I mean, I guess there's people. You're gonna buy this again?
No, I'm not. I've only bought. I got the Starscream. I'm good with the other ones. I'm not getting any other ones.
But that's my point. Who's gonna buy another MP10? Same one that it's a reissue, just with a new box.
It doesn't even have his trailer.
Optimus Prime fans.
It's not that. The thing is, it's not 20,000 of them. You know,
there's only 5.
It's 5 or 20,000.
I think it was 15,000. Yeah.
Matthew,
you're stinky, man.
Well, moving on to the next one is the Bumblebee movie model kit by Trumpeter, Japanese release.
Poor name.
Yeah. So I would have expected this to be from Flame Toys.
Yeah, this looks really. It looks good. I'll be interested to see like what I mean. Is this a painted? Someone assembled this, or is this something that we can expect to like? If I buy this, does mine look this way when I assemble it, or is this like the how you see a Gundam on the back? They're always like this is like the master painted version and like how it could look if your skills are good enough and things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks like there's a wash on the gray stuff. Matt loves that word. Mm-hmm. They're not going to have like sprues with wash on them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Wash. No way. Would they do that?
I don't think so. But then I wonder, is it maybe it might not even be metallic silver. It might end up just being like a flat gray.
Well, I mean, if you look at there's one photo. Well, which photo is this? The second photo.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at his left foot at the top of his shoe, it looks just like swirly plastic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or is that a wash?
It looks like a wash.
Yeah, they didn't come in like that.
Is that a wash?
I think it's a wash.
What about
the bottom of his shoe? See the photo of the bottom of his shoe. See, the next photo shows the bottom of his foot.
It looks like the wheels kind of got some gritty dirtiness to them.
It's a wash.
Like the hubcaps. It may come like this. I don't know.
They're not going to give you painted sprues. Have they ever done? Has any company ever done that?
Well, this is a new company. I mean, I don't know if it's a new company, but they've never put out anything, I don't think.
I mean, look, I've gotten a bunch of Gundam. Certainly not in any way am I purporting to be some master Gundam dude, but I had a number of them. They never came with paint. Like you get dry rubs or stickers. None of them had paint on them. You'd have to paint them. That was part of the fun. If you were really into it, you would. Like I would never clip them off the sprues. I would need them on the sprues because it was just too confusing for me. But there are people out there that they disassemble it. They remove it from the sprues and then organize it up and plan a paint job, and then they assemble it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, and I could also see the price too. It's only going to be $38.
No way! No, come on!
Come on! Yeah, I don't. Yeah, if it's $38, then I don't see it looking that good.
No
you have
way!
You have to spruce it up a little bit.
You have to spruce it up.
Yeah, I feel like in picture 4 you can actually see that it's been painted. Like the paint on the head looks a little bit more, like it looks painted. Like brush painted on the head.
Looks dried. Looks like dried paint.
Exactly. Yeah. So, I would have preferred to see like
trying to pump the numbers up.
Like this is the kind of thing. Like if you want me to be interested in it, like you need to kind of show me what it looks like without paint too, to see just how much work you have to put in. Because like if the end result doesn't look anything close to this, you're probably not in, right? So, I don't know.
Correct.
Actually, okay. Scroll down.
You can tell with the weapons too. You can tell the weapons. Look at the blaster. It kind of looks like blah, but then you got the knife part or the sword. That's really smooth and looks really good.
Well,
So hold on.
A wash.
So hold on. Someone, if you scroll down, there's actually a YouTube video of someone putting this thing together. It does have like a metallic silver paint. You can kind of see what it looks like unpainted. It's not horrible.
That's not painted at all. That's not painted at all.
It's not horrible, but it does not look as good as the pictures, that's for sure. Definitely needs that wash. So.
Yeah, if you look at
they painted. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Well, look at. Are you looking at the split lip? The picture of it with the
split lip.
Yep.
Yeah, you can tell that's not even close to being painted at all. That the yellow plastic.
Even the gray. The gray.
It's weird because some of the silver on it looks really good, like the thighs and stuff looks really good, but then like some of it is just like very gray. So I wonder if it's just like a lighting thing doesn't make it look quite as well. But yeah, like it definitely needs a lot more work to look like what they're presenting in this picture here, which is a little bit misleading. Like you should have this is the way it'll look unpainted and assembled, you know? So.
Well, you know what we need to do? Off to the cafe.
I'm going to the cafe. I've already put
Off
in
to
there
the
twice.
cafe.
So.
House of the cafe. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide now. I'm going to tell them don't buy this shit because they're lying to us.
Mm-hmm.
Trump Peter.
Scammers.
Scammers. $38 they're going to take you. They're going to
Speaking of taking you, Prime One Studio Transformer merch.
This is weird. This is very weird.
Is this the Christmas stuff that you're talking about? Oh, no, this is the merchandise. Oh.
Yeah, so, like, Prime One, they're the ones who do the statues and stuff, right? So, like, just weird that they're, like, you know, now they have all kinds of, like, just weird, like, a tin can case and, like, a bag with, like, I guess it looks like a wallet sound wave, or tape, I think. Something like that. I don't know. These are weird. I don't understand what Prime One's doing. It's just, I guess, using as much of the license as they can. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's a pass case? What the fuck is that?
It's another way of saying attaché.
Yeah, it almost looks to me like the way they have it on there. It looks like it hangs on the bag and has your info on it, like you were going on a flight somewhere and you need to find your bag later. I don't know. It's weird.
Well, they're selling it at shows now, or they're selling it somewhere.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, one of these images, I think it shows a show. Looks like a passport. It's for your passport, I think.
That got some weird stuff. They got stickers. Are those stickers up there? Or?
You know what? They would be really smart if they had, instead of a Soundwave bag, it was a bag shaped like a Megatron gun, and they had morons trying to get onto airplanes with that.
Good stuff. So is the can case supposed to be like for pencils or what?
I don't know. It looks like it's too small for that.
Yeah. What? Where? The what? What?
The can case.
Images 01 and 02. The can.
That's
cases.
for your marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
You could put You could put pennies and nickels in there.
Altoids, or weed.
Or you could put stickers. Or you can put your weapons in there.
Or meth rocks.
Or your bath salts.
Your cocaine.
Cocaine?
You know what else you can put in there? Roll Tide. You can put all the Roll Tide in there.
You can sit there, do about three. You could do 3 bumps of Roll Tide and sniff up and go, let's roll out.
Roll Tide.
Let's do this. For America. For America.
Yeah. This is weird. Which is a weird use of the license, if you ask me.
Yeah.
So, makes me wonder.
They're milking the shit out of it.
Well, it makes me wonder, like, do you think, like, the license is, you know, their license is expiring or something soon, and they're just trying to get as much as they can out of it to do something like this? Like, I don't know.
That'd be the smart thing to do.
Yeah, it just seems like a very weird decision. So, I mean, I don't pretend to understand the ins and outs of their licensing and stuff, but
logistics.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
Thank
coming
you,
out
Matt.
of left field. They're known for making these amazing. I mean, we've covered their statues on this podcast several times now. Amazing, highly hyper detailed statues. And then it's like, oh, we're gonna make these statues. What about you, Phil? What's your idea? How about this?
How about some a little bag and some Altoids cans? Genius, Phil.
Dude,
and their boss is like, Phil, you fucking nailed it, bro. Good job.
I can see Phil in the back just taking a big old puff out cigarette and like, follow me this, all right? Stay with me. We're gonna make tin cans and a purse of Soundwave that could put 2 Chick-fil-A nuggets in that little purse.
Mm-hmm.
Then someone comes in. Hold on, Matt. I like that idea. I like where you're going.
I like where you're going.
You can't call it a purse. We're gonna have to call it a pass bag. If not, the guys aren't gonna buy it.
Exactly. And then everybody stands up and just fucking clap.
No, at first it's slow, Matt. They clap slow. They're like, yeah.
It leads up to the big
clap. Yeah. All right, man. That was a good idea. Yeah, motherfucker.
And then Paul's in the back. Roll Tide. Let's do this.
And then he takes 2 bumps of it.
Yeah. And then he shoots himself and jumps out, or he jumps out his.
He shoots himself and then jumps
out the window. That's what he does. He shoots
himself in the head and then he jumps out the window.
And he can still live through that shit. Some people live through getting shot through the head.
Wow, there are so many people who want that Soundwave bag. And I'm just like trying to picture myself as a grown ass man walking around with this Soundwave bag in my possession. I don't know.
I'd rock a book bag.
Well, if you go to a convention, you can keep your wallet in there.
There we go, and it's convenient for someone to steal it from you.
You know you're banging.
And all your condoms, because all the ladies,
you're banging all the chicks. You know
they're gonna be like just following you around.
And then every time you almost bump into somebody, you get to spin around them real fierce, like yes, dodged them.
You could use it as a weapon.
Look on my purse. I don't know you.
You can hide your virginity in this.
Your balls. Oh, here comes the wife. Put these boys away. Allowed to use them in front of her. Too much of a man.
That was actually a good segment, y'all. I have to give it up to y'all. Roll Tide, man. That was funny.
Roll Tide. Yeah.
It's too bad nobody listens to us to hear that.
Yeah, they can't really. Nobody knows our genius. So
they don't appreciate that shit.
Nobody ever appreciates us. So
speaking of not being appreciated, no one's caring about this. I kind of care about it. Generation Selects Abominus set.
So which one of these two is the Generation Select? The left or the right?
On the right.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I just wanted to make sure because I've never messed with either of these guys. So it definitely looks much better.
It does, because this is the official Takara Tomy version of the Gifts Abominus set. All right. Basically, we can share for you a nice set of production sample and comparison images of the new Generation Selects Abominus. So you scroll down and you start looking at the first one, and already the big thing that difference, the big pop, is the chest shield on Abominus.
Which is a much needed and drastic improvement. It really makes it feel like a complete figure.
Yep.
Now the head sculpt, the head sculpt is the same, but it's just a different color, right?
Yeah, the coloring is what makes it pop out better.
Okay.
You know,
I thought it came with different feet. Does it not come with different feet?
It looks different to me.
Yeah, he comes with different feet.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Those are different.
I thought they were. That must be an add-on kit then I saw or something, or I don't know. There's an add-on kit for this or not. I know. What was the last? They just redid the Seacons, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
God Neptune was just released recently.
Okay. And then this one, I mean, I'm not on these because I don't really care for the Powder Prime stuff or the combiners. Now individually they're pretty good. I mean they're I like them, when they're separated, but combined, I'm not. I didn't really like the only ones I really liked from C-Dub and Powder Prime was Superion and Bruticus. The rest of them I didn't care for, but that's okay. I mean, like I say, it looks a lot better than what the original does. So
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
This is a big improvement, if you ask me. If I had the originals, I'd be a little bit upset that this one is so much better looking. With the extra color, the better feet, etc. So
yeah, they don't use
that's
stickers.
The thing, right? Wasn't Power of the Primes when they unified both Takara and Hasbro? So even if the Takara versions were the same deco and everything.
I don't.
Is that the U.S. release?
Is that when they unified? I thought it was War for Cybertron stuff.
No, it was Power of the Primes, man. Like I'm sure Crimson Raptor, if he still listens, will correct me if I'm wrong or not. But
that's a good dude, man.
I believe that's when.
I love that dude.
I believe that's when they merge, and basically what you got in Takara was the same shit as you got here in the States. There was no longer the big color difference. Yeah. Because Combiner Wars had the color difference, but that was all like, in their the gift sets. That's when you had like, Slingshot for the aerial bots, and you had Blastoff for Bruticus.
Computron.
So Computron.
Now when they merged, did they say merged for the kill or no?
Damn right they did. You know that's right.
Fuck yeah, they did. Yeah, I don't think the newer ones, they got more paint, better paint and everything. They don't use stickers like Powder Primes did.
Yeah.
So that's good. I mean, there's a subtle difference in a lot of them, especially in the bot mode. I would definitely get these for bot mode or actually alt mode. Actually, like I said, I like them individually.
This was a good set. I'm not gonna lie. You do. This was a really good set for a Hasbro set for Power of the Primes. Their Abominus was top notch.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Well, that's good. That's all that matters, man. That's all that matters, man. I'm
surprised you're disagreeing.
I just didn't like it. Like I said, combined, I thought that was trash. Individually, I liked them.
Not combined, bitch. I'm talking about separate.
Oh, separate? No, I liked them. I just said I liked them individually.
Yeah, no, that Abominus needed upgrades like no one's business.
Oh yeah, they all needed upgrades. Shit,
fucking power bottom.
Hey, I like bitch. Robert, do you got anything to say about this shit, or are you just gonna shit on it like you do on everything else?
Well, come on,
come on, man, come on.
To each their own. That's all I have to say. To each their own.
It's about
you like it, you lose. You like it, you lose.
It's about the community.
It's all about the community. You like it, you lose. Isn't that the saying? You like it, you lose?
No. You like it, you
lose. That sounds right to me. Nobody
wins. You like
wins.
it, you lose. No one wins. You like it, no one wins.
But you can't like anything on Facebook because everybody's going to shit on you if you like it. Like if
I'm sorry. At Facebook,
Justin, go ahead. You're still arguing about that.
At TFCon, he asked for people to shit on him. Literally, he got that drunk.
What?
Man, Matthew.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Matthew loves Jägermeister. If you ever see him, offer him a shot.
See, Justin, if you look at Image 02, like even the chest shield's like detachable, and it becomes like a decoration piece for Hunger in robot mode.
Yeah, I like that. That's much better.
Compared to it folding up behind his back. Like he's still a heavy retool, a Silver Bolt, but still.
Yeah, he was.
Hunger!
So, moving on. Up next is The Last Night ThreeZero.
Oh, I'm excited for this. God, I love some fucking ThreeZero, man. I can't wait to get my Soundwave eventually.
So this is the big one, right? The super fucking big one.
No, the deluxe. This is a smaller one. This is $169, $180, somewhere in that area.
Did they already do this?
No, this is the Camaro B.
They did the Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie.
Oh, Bumblebee 2.
I have, and it's good. But this one looks. Ooh,
oh my God, they're gonna do all the Bumblebees?
I hope so, man.
Bumblebee
Which
fatigue.
Bumblebee is this? Which one is this?
This is
the last night.
See, like you don't even know which fucking Bumblebee it was. Is it Bumblebee from whatever? It's like 10 movies that came out. They're all just different Bumblebees, but they still all look the same. I'm mad at them now.
Hey, Robert, you don't have to buy it, man.
I'm not gonna.
That's simple. You didn't buy did you buy the first Bumblebee?
Yeah.
Did you like it? Did you like it?
I love it.
All right, then shut the fuck up. This is going to be just as good. This is going to be just as good. So?
No, it's not. It's Bayverse.
Well, this looks beautiful. I'm excited.
The point is they're going to do one from every movie now.
Okay. Pre-order.
Would you buy them all?
Yeah.
See, I feel like there's not much need to for at least the first 3 movies, because like that Bumblebee was not drastically different in every movie. So I don't know. Like the last night, he was a little bit different, but I don't know. Even that would be hard for me to justify picking up both of them, I think. So.
Look at the fucking detail work on this shit, man. The paint's gonna be fucking good. The articulation's gonna be fucking.
Yeah, no, it'll be good. You know, the thing is,
mean,
it's just the Bumblebee movie was like that aesthetic is what I wanted from the beginning with the Bayverse films. You know, so I'm really happy about that stuff.
Yeah, that's
you know. I didn't get Blitzwing, but I got Soundwave coming. I did get the Megatron from the animation. I do have that coming because I like it. But,
which one?
The Megatron, the Earthrise, whatever the hell, not Earthrise, War for Cybertron. What is it? I don't even know.
Oh, War for Cybertron. You got that pre-ordered? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I got him in the Prime. Okay, nice. Are you getting the Prime?
The Siege?
Siege, yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna get those too.
But I got the Soundwave coming. I'm hoping it looks better in hand because I think he's got teeny little hands, you know, and thick thighs.
They are tiny. They are some tiny little hands.
And it looks like he's legitimately wearing a helmet, but hopefully it's good. I just love the aesthetic. You know, I hope they do the whole, even from the first 5 minutes, do them all, you know?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Get an RC and some Starscream and the Seekers and stuff.
I do like the door placement on this version of Bumblebee, though. Because it is very insect-like on his
Bumblebee-like?
Yeah. Well, it's an insect, so.
I love this thing. I think it looks fucking wonderful right now, and I can't wait to get this thing. So, I love the company. I think they do a great job, and I know they're probably going to do a great job with this one too.
Think
so. Look at that hammer. Look at him fucking draw. I mean, come on now. Look at picture fucking 13, where he's got it all the way back like that. Man, that's awesome. That's good.
Picture 13. What all the way back? He's not.
Justin, what do you think?
Oh man, it's way up there. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it looks awesome. I really like it. I was not a big fan of the last night, but I think that this looks really, really good. So if I was a huge Bumblebee fan and I loved the movies, like I think you don't even need to consider this the last night. You could just consider this like a very stylized Transformers 2007. You know, like or onward. So it looks real nice for a Bumblebee, especially with the Camaro body. So yeah, I like it.
Yeah. I mean, you could always say it's Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I believe you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone would notice anyway. You know, doesn't really matter. So, the Camaro didn't differ too much. So,
fucking idiot! This chest is wrong.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
It's 2 degrees off. What do they think, we're fucking stupid or something?
I'm not buying that shit again. They fooled me 13 times. I'm not going to do it the 14th
I'm going to play it safe and pre-order it, and I'll just flip it for 5 times what I paid for it.
Hey, that's what Robert D does.
Because I get drunk and wake up in dudes' laps in the truck stops.
I like that.
Because I'm a Roll Tide fan.
Roll fucking Tide. Man. I got a 4-day weekend coming up this weekend, yo. I'm excited. Okay.
4-day weekends are great. Fantastic.
I'm off Saturday. I'm going to jerk off.
So we got a question from Greg from Mercy. Why does Matt fart so horribly?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's because I'm a fat ass. I mean, that's just basically what it is. I'm fat. So
I think that was my question from 2 weeks ago.
We actually did get a question in the mail today.
No, we did not. Stop lying.
Yeah, we
Robert,
did.
why do you hate me? I thought we were friends.
I love you,
but whatever. You don't talk to me.
We got a question from Matthew Bloom.
That's a good dude, man.
Y'all ready for this?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Why does Maki Toys think they are? Who does Maki Toys think they are fooling? I don't think that those Seekers will ever be produced, or that Jazz repaint, or any other Headmasters. I mean, it's a bummer for those that want them, but I just don't see it happen, especially with the car releasing Starscream 2.0 soon. They may put the hammer down and or scare them like they did Zeta with Unicron. Thoughts? Bonus question. Has Robert ever used the line, "Spare me this mockery of justice" in court? Still listening, Matt.
That's a good question. Answer the first or the second one, Robert.
No. Never said it.
Damn.
I don't. I don't
Robert likes to retain his clients.
Judges are remarkably spiteful. So if you say something like that, you're gonna lose. I've seen judges dismiss cases just because an attorney was just annoying them. It's not as impartial as you think.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want you to lose money, Robert. So
spare me this mockery of justice, and then drop a mic.
And then they fucking open up the pit, and you're down there with the Sharkticons. Like, fucking shit, where'd this come from? God damn, he's gnawing on my ass.
The judge leans over his tower, and he just goes, guilty or innocent. And then his head spins.
You're like, holy shit.
And then an LED behind his nose lights up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Rudolph.
He sneezes.
It's Rudolph.
Drew, sorry. I'm so sorry. I just sneezed on you with COVID and everything. Bad move. We're still 6 feet away.
In the background,
we're still 6 feet away.
In the background, you hear Cup and Hot Rod fighting fucking Sharkticons. Like, where the fuck did that come from?
But then I'm like, you got the Shockwave lab upgrade? Do you know us? And he's like, I did. I'm like, oh shit, I'm a collector. And he's like, you are? I'm like, of course. That's why I said spam me this mockery of justice. And he's like, holy shit, you win.
We're best friends.
Are you best? Did we just become best friends? And I'm like, yup.
And then in the back of the jurors, one guy gets up and just starts going.
And then you hear a big old loud thud.
They're best friends. Yeah, fuck yeah.
And then in the background also there's a big old thud, and then you see some Dinobots walking through. Excuse me. And you're like, man, this is fucking awesome. This is
80s hair metal band that pops up from the people who were in the courtroom. It's feeding me.
And then you're just like, this is the best day ever. And then you wake up.
Guy just watching this all unfold going, fuck, and I'm here for a parking ticket.
I know. And this is an 86 Transformer movie.
The van for the jury pulls up to get them because they're sequestered, and Hot Rod starts shooting at it. What are you doing, you fucking idiot? And then you, it's Decepticons. Oh, no.
No, not Decepticons. It's fucking Megatron and that douchebag Starscream. We're all going to fucking die.
And then Robert gets arrested for being on crack and just out, playing out throughout the movie the whole time. And they're like, what are you doing?
He's doing the 86 movie. On the courtroom floor, he's like, oh, look out, Hot Rod. Don't do it, man. Who the fuck is Hot Rod? Mr. Giagani, will you please compose yourself?
You not see all these Sharkticons?
It's all this meth I could fit in this tin. This Optimus and Megatron two-sided tin. Oh, no.
Exactly.
While the judge casually kicks in his Soundwave pass bag. We must never know about this. No.
Oh, my God. You got that merch, too? I did, counsel. Did we just become best friends? Yep.
It starts all over again.
The guy sitting there, he's like, I just came in for a parking ticket. What the fuck is going on? We had to go through this twice. I just want to pay my parking ticket and go home. And I've had to sit through 2 fucking showings of 86 movie Transformers.
And all of a sudden, the fucking room goes dark. The windows, it's the middle of the afternoon. The sky becomes black as pitch. And then you see an orange globe heading towards the earth. And then
that's just
the
you
bailiff
just
yells, oh no, it's Unicron.
Hear over loudspeaker, I've spared your wretched planet Earth long enough. Now,
and basically, it's just Robert.
It's dismemberment.
Robert's just holding a basketball up near the light. That's all he's doing. Like, it's Unicron. No, sir, that's a fucking basketball. Sit down.
And then there's Greg hanging on a Unicron with a matrix around his neck. No! Wow, this spiraled out of control real fast. We're not even high.
Yeah. Anyways,
marijuana was, no matter how this election goes, marijuana was legalized in New Jersey. There's a referendum to legalize it.
You need to smoke weed.
You can grow it. You can do whatever the fuck you want. There's going to be dispensaries everywhere.
Well, that's going to piss off the cartel. Not really. They got cocaine.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Too bad it
What
makes
was the first question? What was the first question?
Yeah. Who does Maki Toys think they're fooling?
Oh, yeah.
Releasing pre-orders for their Seekers when they haven't even finished their Coneheads yet, or their Headmasters, or that Jazz repaint.
We kind of talked about this before. I think before we started recording, and I think it just the timing is really suspicious because Takara, didn't they reveal? Yeah, they did. They teased the what number is it now? This starts the 52 MP52, right? They teased that, and then they started slowly revealing images. around that time, now Maka Toys comes out saying, new version, we included are the wing fillers. Whatever the fuck. It's basically the same thing, but they gave you wing fillers and they fixed his face so you can see it. And now it's $150. Like, what? Not everybody, but many people started selling their Make Toys, Maki Toys, whatever, And then I'm sure Maki Toys, they have an online presence. They wanted to get in on that action and just release the molds they probably just had in storage, because I think that's something they're kind of known to do through the grapevine. Like, why not just fucking release it with wing fillers, fix the face a little, let's go.
Paint it green.
Why would you buy somebody else's version 1 for what, 200? Whatever people are trying to sell it for.
250, 300 and something.
Oh no, he was selling for more than that. He was up to what are you around the 400 or 500 mark at one time?
Buy the improved, quote unquote improved version for $150 cool right now from us. They just undercut the entire secondary market. I call bullshit. I don't think they just released those images, and I thought I had seen those images in the past. What they did a little, they made an acid storm, but I'm sure they had that image already when they did the Sunstorm. Now all of a sudden they're not crowdfunding it. Now they're just going to release it at retail, like they all of a sudden, for no reason, because they've had no sales. Now they have the money for these runs when before they had to do a crowdfund that failed.
Yeah, I think the purple one failed. Actually, that's the reason probably didn't do the crowdfund, because the hot link.
But if they can't get crowdfunding, they
because
know
Sunstorm
they can't sell
there
their
were so
shit.
many issues. There were so many issues with the Sunstorm. That's the reason why people didn't want to buy the purple one, because people were they was already coming to them broken shit and everything.
Right, but nothing's changed, right? They haven't released anything since then, much less anything
they're supposed to release that
ship. No, but they haven't released anything, much less something that would right or in some way correct, like right the ship of their declining reputation based just on that last release of Bitstream or whatever. And Sunstorm. Not Bitstream, but Sunstorm. So there's no reason to think, like where are they getting money from all of a sudden? Now they can afford to? Bullshit. I've always said that I thought Make Toys had just money management issues. Somebody's buying Ferraris. That's what's going on. Somebody's buying their wife jewelry, and they're not saving up enough money to invest their earnings into the next project. And then they had all the internal strife. So all of a sudden now, you're going to get 2 cone heads. You're going to get Acid Storm, not crowdfunded.
I'm still hoping for the cone head. I'm really fingers crossed that we do get the 2 cone heads.
But what they could do is what they probably still had, the Starscreams. They probably had extras, because wasn't the word that they released their extras under like a KO company? What was the KO company?
I forget. It's the one who did they did a Chrome Dome and a Hardhead. So
right. So
Yes Model.
Right.
Was that Yes Model?
Yeah.
So they obviously do. That's one tactic they do. If they keep extra stock and they'll sell it to clear it. I don't know. I just don't know where they got the money to do this. No idea whatsoever. Who knows? People can come up with money if they need to, but no way do they have the money to make all of these figures. This is a cash grab. And hey, go ahead. You have something that's in demand. Go ahead and sell it. And you know what? My hat's off to them for selling it for only $150. You know?
I mean, hell, that TFCon exclusive G2 Starscream that they still have at the Chosen Prime still available for the same price.
But if your incentive to pick that up is in any way affected by them leading you to think they're doing the rest, then they're pieces of shit lying fucking bastards. Because that's what they're doing. They're like, well, you might as well get it. We are doing everything else.
Bullshit. They showed us dates, man. They showed us January and February we're getting the Conehead.
I call bullshit. There's no way anything's coming out in February. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's Chinese New Year. So that's bullshit.
It could be out before, I think.
If they get it shipped out right before the Chinese New Year.
So they're going to do January, and then before Chinese New Year, get another production out.
It's
boom,
possible.
Boom.
I mean, it's not like it's the thing about it is it's not like it's this extensive new mold or anything like that. It's still the same mold that they've been releasing for years now at this point. So,
I mean, they released Dirge, which that was a surprise, but And I was hoping eventually they would release the rest of their headmasters, Brainstorm and Highbrow, but I doubt we'll ever get those. So that just really sucks that you have half of headmasters and target masters. They did one of the target masters, and I thought maybe they would finish those off as well, but no. So yeah, it sucks. It really sucks because I don't see anybody else. I don't see anybody else making these. I don't know if anybody else would want to try to tackle because. Still waiting for Fanstoys to release their the alligator headmaster with
Skullcruncher.
Skullcruncher. Hadn't seen that. We saw that in 2 years ago at TFCon, and still no word of that one. That really sucks too because they really did good on the headmasters. I love Werewolf, and I love Mind Wipe is one of my favorite Fanstoys figures from them.
Yeah, I would like to see them get their Skullcruncher out.
Yeah, so we could have at least the Decepticons, and everything.
Well, I keep hoping that Make Toys is going to release their Highbrow and I can't think of the last one. Brainstorm, yeah, because they've shown them. They shown them last time we were at TFCon, or even might even been before that.
Was it last year or the year before that? I think it was the year before.
I don't remember, but it's been a while.
Okay, so how many more? Okay, just cost. Like a cost benefit. I don't know what you call the analysis, but the cost of producing. A repaint of the Starscream mold, right? Versus how many units they would sell, right? Compared to the cost of producing, say, the Highbrow mold and how many units they would sell. Do you think they would make more money doing Highbrow, or would they make more money doing Acid Storm?
Acid Storm because they don't have to design anything new.
Just have to recolor it.
That's right, because they didn't have a prototype of Highbrow, did they? Did they have a prototype of any more of the headmasters?
I don't remember.
They did, yeah. I think they had it was pictures. I don't know. They didn't show it.
Yeah, I think it might have been a CAD rendering. I don't know if they made a.
Yeah,
that's early on.
So I mean, at the point right now, I think more people will want a Highbrow because, you have two of their headmasters already. You don't really need a Acid Storm because you can go to Takara. They have an Acid Storm. You can get that one for pretty cheap right now, I think. So I think more people are wanting. That's what I was going to say. We're so far into the game right now that we're wanting pieces that are probably not going to be made, like the headmasters. You're always going to get, with MP52 coming out, they're going to recolor the shit out of that. So you're probably eventually going to get a fucking Acid Storm. So now,
you're going to get an Acid Storm, you're going to get a Sunstorm,
Exactly. I want right now, and I think most people now, if you do have the two, headmasters already, want a Highbrow before you would want a fucking Acid Storm.
Yeah, I agree. I just don't think that, going back to the money aspect, I don't think Make Toys has the money to make the tooling for it. And that's why all we end up seeing are these redos.
I think their Dirge was the last thing they put out.
Yeah. And that is just a minor retooling of what you already had. Like a majority of the parts are still the Starscream mold, So
was that this year too? I have to see if Dirge. I think Dirge was this year. I think February, maybe January.
Yeah, I think it was just the beginning of this year because I remember hoping to get it at TFCon last year, 2019, and
they put it off, didn't they?
Yeah, I thought Chosen Prime was going to have it, and they had they had the sample or whatever, but they didn't get any of them in time. So
yeah, a lot of people were hoping. Yeah, there was a big rumor that Chosen Prime was going to have them, but he didn't have. Yeah, so it was. Yeah, I want to say probably January or February. They pushed it out till another couple months.
What surprises me is that I still think that they're going to do the other cone heads. I really do. It just surprises me how long it's been between doing one of them. That's what's crazy to me is why you didn't push this out now. Because now I feel like with the new Takara Starscream, you potentially lose some people who are buying, these cone heads and stuff because there's probably a good chance that Takara is going to do cone heads off the new molds and stuff at some point. It'd be kind of silly to think they're not going to. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It'd be much more exciting if they did their headmasters, but they're probably much more expensive to produce.
Oh, their headmaster would sell. I mean, like I said, because everybody, you don't know. I don't see any other company doing those. Yeah. So
people wouldn't pass on those. But lots of
no,
people
definitely
pass
not.
on these Seekers, especially now that there's an
'cause
official
you got
offering.
there's so many offerings for Seekers, but there's no offerings for the Headmasters. So, that would be an easy sell for them to do the Brainstorm and a Highbrow. They would sell out quickly because they just don't. Maybe X-Transbots maybe could do those. I don't know. I don't know if they could do Headmasters or not. I mean, what other company? Maybe Fans Hobby, but they're doing the little, the junior Headmasters. Do you think they would move on to the bigger? Like, maybe finish off or even start a new one. Start, do a Chrome Dome and do a...
I don't think anybody's touching the Headmasters other than Legends, just because it's like a thing between Make Toys and Fans Toys. And why would anybody risk just wasting their money? That beef between Fans Toys and Make Toys kind of screwed everybody out of already having a set of Masterpiece Headmasters.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? What do you think Fans Toys? I mean, if they come back, do you think Fans Toys will finish Skullcruncher and then maybe start on?
Yeah. Oh, sure, bless you. Yeah, of course.
I think Fans Toys will get it done eventually.
They're coming back.
That'd be good.
They didn't go anywhere. They're coming right back.
I know they're in hiding. I mean, I'm just saying.
Smokey's coming out real soon, and
it would be cool, to get Skullcruncher because, like I said, we haven't seen anything since. I mean, they showed us a prototype pick or something like that, and we haven't seen anything since that. And it'd be cool if they did start the Headmasters again. I mean, I would rebuy the Autobot ones too, the ones I have, because they make a good product. So I would definitely buy some Headmasters.
They've said that they've designs for everything. They're doing everything.
You think we'll get that Fort Max?
Yeah, I do.
Think we'll get that Fort Max?
I don't think we're getting that Fort Max.
Wow.
You're gonna get a piece by piece. I think you'll get an arm. You get the chest, you get the head,
a finger,
arm.
you get the pinky toe. I want the pinky toe. That's it.
You'll get it in pieces. I think you'll just get it in fucking pieces, but you'll get it eventually. I do.
About 2025 or no, 2050. We'll get.
That's how much it'll cost.
Jesus. Yeah. I don't know. I may be on just. I don't want to be on just side because I would love to get the Fort Max, but because I don't, man. It's a huge bot, and I just don't know if they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna make it, man.
Yeah, I don't think so. I feel like it's just very far-fetched that they're going for Fort Max. So I think they did it to kind of gauge, people's opinions and stuff. But like, I can't see them doing that and people going through with it. So,
can you imagine how strong those ratchets would be? You probably need a tool to move his arms and shit.
You'd have to have somebody help you move it around. Be the size of a 5-year-old or something. But, I hope they do. I want them to make it, but it's right now. I just don't know. I really don't think they. But we'll see. I mean, Fans Toys usually puts out.
Look, if they can't get their combiners down, they're not gonna. Fort Max is gonna be shit because that thing's gonna be heavy as fuck. So we got to see these combiners. And we got to see that they can hold their own, they can hold a pose, that they good joints. Nobody wants any friction joints. You can't do that. Like Fans Toys is going to have to be doing a lot of stuff they normally don't do. Don't give us any friction joints. But maybe
do you think the combiners are going to be like TFC? Everybody was so excited that we got the TFC combiners, and then later on they were just fucking shit.
I hope not. I mean,
they couldn't hold a pose. They can barely hold up their arms and shit.
I hope not, but the Fans Toys is going to have to use tons of hardware for once. They do use ratchets, but they also use a lot of friction. Mm-hmm. And you better have hips are all ratchets, forward, back, and out. The thigh swivel, you don't have to do a ratchet. But the knees, the ankles, it all has to be ratcheted. The shoulders, the elbows, it have to be really strong fucking ratchets. Super strong. Zeta has really good ratchets, and it's still borderline. Even though it's great, you still go, oh, are you gonna stand there? And it does. They're great. They're great.
But they have parts
and those figures are light. I think Fans Toys is going to be parts forming as well.
I hope so. I think moving forward, I mean, if you make a combiner, I think you should add parts forming because it's makes it better. Like I said, TFC, they didn't do parts forming, and look. I mean, they lasted a year, and now they're all floppy messes and shit.
I mean, look at the MMC. MMC's Bruticus. It looks really nice, right? I think they had it at the last TFCon, and I saw it. It was gorgeous. It's a scale aside. It looks so good. But I've watched the reviews, and I'm sorry, the joints aren't as strong as they could be, and that's a sacrifice. You know, he's got little feet. They have little feet because they're incorporated.
Little feet.
What bothered me about that is like, you know, your big selling point about this is how it's a quote unquote perfect transformation. Now, like I said, it looks great, but because of that perfect transformation, the feet are smaller and it's not as stable. So what do? You automatically now sell an upgrade kit with bigger feet. Now it's no longer a perfect transformation.
Are you in on the Defensor, Robert?
So I might, because I've always seen Defensors being smaller. I might be in on it because I don't have any Defensor.
You know,
I would love to have.
I'll be honest with you, Robert. I always saw Defensor as smaller. I also saw the same thing for Menasor, but yeah. I mean, it depends on, like, right now, Fanstoys. I am wondering what they're gonna do for that, because they are just MP cars that are gonna be making up part of his legs. You know, so like, I don't know, however to scale the MP or the Fanstoys Menasor ends up being is the scale that I want my Defensor to be.
Correct.
So.
And I wouldn't mind.
X-Transpot's got one too.
Yes, that too.
I feel like a company, you know, ideally they didn't just have all the combiners the same exact height. I wish they imagined each character and exaggerated certain physical qualities about each one.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think they all need to be uniform height either. I think, you know, animation-wise, people kind of see them all as the same height, but, like, give them personality. Like, they're not, you know, Optimus Prime's not the same height as Ratchet. Like, why should...
Or Megatron.
Why should every combiner be the same height? You know?
I've always thought, Predaking and Devastator were always bigger.
I always thought Predaking was bigger. I thought everybody else was roughly the same size.
Devastator was, too. I always thought Abominus might be a little bigger than all of them. Yeah, Menasor... the aerial bots, kind of smaller, and also Menasor. With the Computron, a little bigger than Defensor, everything. But I always thought Defensor was probably one of the smallest combiner for some reason. I always pictured him smaller than everybody else.
Yeah, no, I think that's how I pictured him too. So
Menasor can be smaller. You know,
because of the car. I mean, they're basically like what Defensor is. They're, vehicles.
The one abomination there is Predaking. The fucking animals, but they become a super giant. You know.
Well, the thing about Predaking that always stuck out to me is that they're robotic animals. You know, like they're not like, this is not like Beast Wars. You know, Rhinox is the size of a real rhino to me. You know, so.
So who was the Autobot counterpart to Predaking? Was it just it was just
Skylinks?
Skylinks.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can consider him a combiner, but
Skylinks.
Yeah, Skylinks. You know, they always had their little tussle and everything. So that's who was on the Autobot side to fight Predaking, but they never really got into it. You know, I think Skylinks wrapped his tail around Predaking and dragged him around a little bit, but I mean, I don't think they really went into a full battle. You
could make a masterpiece, a truly masterpiece scaled Skylinks. That scaled with the Zeta scale, like Predaking, right? That's scaled. Like
I thought Zeta showed a Skylinks, didn't they? Or was it who was it? Planet X or somebody? Generation Toy? Did they show?
I think it was Planet X.
If you did one that was scaled, because Skylinks was big next to Predaking, he was big. You know. So if you did like a true Skylink scale based on that episode, it could second as a playset for your Legends. That would be really cool, and it would be light. It's fine with me. It doesn't have to be heavy, but let it be big, man. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, Bruticus! I forgot about Bruticus. He's one of my favorite. I always thought him as a big.
I always thought he was kind of bigger too. So
because of that one episode, which I feel like Bruticus, Devastator, and Menasor kind of have to be the same size, or at least Bruticus and Devastator have to be the same size.
Yeah, I would say that.
Made Bruticus to fight short. Devastator, but Menasor can be like more lithe, you know, smaller and just faster and more of a fighter, just like I would picture Defensor being. You know, not as big, but he makes up for it with his skill and agility. You know, but I mean, the Stunticons have their fucking, their force shields and stuff, and they're super fast and agile. That's their strength, not just brute force.
I don't understand how when Minosaur, when they were in alt mode, they were indestructible, but when they were combined mode, they could get, they weren't destructible anymore.
Well, that was explained. They had to reroute their power to their combiner ports, or they were super floppy. They were really floppy because they didn't have any ratchets, so they had to use that energy shield power to keep their joints together.
I think you just made that shit up just right now, dude.
I did.
Okay. But it's just weird. They were indestructible as cars, but then when they formed Minosaur, they're like, oh, don't touch me.
And Superion punched me in the face.
Let me ask y'all, who's y'all's favorite combiner of all time?
Superion.
Mine is most definitely Defensor.
His is Jazzosaur.
Mm-hmm. That's true. It's just made up of 6 jazzes.
Jazzasize.
Starscream. Mine has to be, I'll probably have to go Bruticus, because Starscream made it. I love Bruticus. What about you, Oscar?
Defensor. He loves Defensor. Oscar, you there?
Yeah, I was just letting you guys talk.
I was just watching some
porn.
X-Hamster.
Yeah.
You're on video.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite combiner, Oscar?
Defensor. He's got to say Defensor.
No, it's not Defensor.
Who is it then? Shit.
I don't know, man. It always fluxes. I guess the aerial bots, because they're jets.
Okay.
But the wedding combiner.
It's a wedding combiner. It's a gift. Doesn't mean I love the fucking guys.
That's horrible.
Generation Toys about to have me throw out every fucking.
Oh my god! Where the fuck is Hotspot?
Yeah,
I have
so.
That sucks so bad.
Look, they just made a whole bunch of money selling the White Gorilla. You're gonna get your fucking Hotspot.
I need to get the White Gorilla, man. Is it good, Robert?
It's beautiful. I love that transformation. It's so easy and so interesting, and he does it mass shifts.
You have the original?
Yeah. It is just so.
You don't? No, I have the original. I need to get the white one too.
It really feels like 2 different toys. It's such a drastic because of that chrome. It's just so nice.
Now that's a good company too. Generation Toys. They put out some really good shit, but they don't put out a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
I mean they put out that Grimlock from the movie and everything. They say it's pretty good too. It's pretty big. But I'm waiting for that Hotspot. I've had those 4 forever, and I'm never gonna get the Hotspot.
They do those beasts, T-Beasts.
Is that who they do?
Yeah, didn't they? Isn't Generation Toys? Yeah, it's Generation Toys does those T-Beasts. They did the Red Bull. That was Generation Toys.
Yeah,
Red
okay,
Bull.
yeah, the Sideswipe. Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Right, they did the Prime. What else did they do? They haven't done anything else yet.
I think that's only 2 they've done. Someone else did the Bumblebee. That was
Bumblebee Tuna.
I forgot who it was, but I have that one. But yeah, I mean they put out
Transform Element.
Yeah, they the Megatron they made with the bomber Megatron's really fucking good too. Yeah, I mean they make some really great shit, but they just don't put out anything hardly.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, I'd rather them do what they do than rush and make shit. That Red Bull is awesome. I love that Red Bull.
That's one of my favorite little crossover things. It's pretty good.
It's so smart.
And the Prime is good too. I mean, the Gorilla is really awesome too. So
he's a wonderful mold, and the white one is a wonderful figure to pick up. It doesn't feel like I got the same thing twice.
The chrome looks really nice on it.
It's stunning. Tons of chrome. The hands are the die cast. It's just very stunning.
I'm going to go to fucking Chosen Prime and get that damn thing.
You should. You will not regret it. You'll just be looking at its face. I would like to see how you're going to photograph it, because it's actually using my piece of crap phone. It just doesn't pick it up right. The lighting, you don't get the chrome well, because in your hand it shines, but you're giving it a light source and all of a sudden it's looking dim in parts. You can't tell where the chrome is. So I'd like to see how you're going to photograph it. Whatever you do, leave the chest cavity open.
Leave it open? Okay.
All right. Let's go ahead and call it for a night, because I got to get up early tomorrow.
Okay.
So as always, you guys can check us out over on our Facebook page, facebook.com/shatteredcast Uncut. Be sure to check out Deluxe's Instagram. Let's make them blow up even bigger. That'd be fucking tight.
Fat
1,000
joke.
likes on every photo. What?
Yeah, but he said fat joke. Shut up.
Oh, no, it wasn't a fat joke. So
No.
until then, on behalf of me and everyone else here on Shattercast Uncut, we want to tell you that for the sake of Primus, please collect responsibly, be good to yourselves and each other. And until then,
shut the fuck up, shit. Roll Tide.
Thank you. Roll Tide.